and it just I give me help. That relapse could have led to worse things. I think. And, that's why I'm asking. Give me the help that I never got. Once everything clear.
Is there anything else that you want to tell the judge before she makes her decision?
Well, I want to finish my probation to show her that I'm not a low life like change my life.
Oh, I don't think of anybody as low life. I think it doesn't want to work anymore, Brenna. All right, the court is calling 2020 CR 5581 and 2021 CR 4194, State of Texas versus Danny Acosta. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Marcus Sanders.
for the defense?
Daniel Rodriguez.
And are you Danny Acosta? Could you please unmute for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're proceeding by video because of the pandemic. Any objection from the state?
No.
No, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry.
Any objection from the state?
None.
Any objection from defense counsel?
No.
Mr. Costa, I'm showing you what's entitled Defendant's Consent to Appear by Video Conference. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you
Yes.
understand them? And did you electronically sign them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. And each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them and did you sign them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, in each of the cases, I'm showing you what's entitled Discovery Acknowledgement. Have you received all the discovery in each of these cases? And did you review that discovery with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Costa, in each of the cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State in cause number 2021 CR 4194. Are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Judge. We are proceeding on count, excuse me, count one, waiving the others and the enhancement paragraph.
Any objections?
No.
In state in cause number 2020 CR 5581, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented,
Yes, Judge.
including the enhancements?
Yes, Judge.
All right, and Mr. Costa, in each of these cause numbers, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? Did you electronically sign them in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
In cause number 2021 CR 4194, you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment for that offense is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Acosta? Mr. Acosta, in each of these cause numbers, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. And also First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Are you the same Danny Acosta who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 5581 for the offense of evading arrest, detention, second or more on December 2nd, 2021 for a period of 10 years? Is that you? Are you the same Danny Acosta who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 4194 for the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon on December 2nd, 2021 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. State, are you proceeding on the same allegation in each motion?
Your Honor, we are proceeding on the motion to enter adjudication of guilt on 2021 CR 4194.
The same motion, the same allegations?
And no, Your Honor, we're going to proceed on violation of condition number 1, On or about the 24th.
Well, no. My question is, for each motion, are you doing the same violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection to the state reading the allegations once and Mr. Cosa answering to both of those allegations in each of the motions?
No, Your Honor, no objection to that.
All right, so state, you may proceed.
Your Honor, the defendant violated condition number 1 on or about the 24th day of October 2022. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant Danny Acosta committed the offense of possession of a controlled substance in violation of condition number 1.
All right, in each of the motions to revoke, how do you plead to that allegation?
True.
State?
Your Honor, at this time, we'll waive the remainder of the allegations alleged in the motion to adjudicate.
Any objections to the state's waivers?
No objection, Your Honor. That was our understanding.
All right, Mr. Acosta, did you understand by pleading true to violation condition number 1 and cause number 2020 CR? Just 1 second. 2021 CR 4191, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to that violation?
Due to my drug habit. Yes.
No. I want you to listen to my question. I only answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, true.
All right. That's okay. Then the court will find that true. And then in cause number. And cause number 2021 CR 4194. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1 and 2021 CR 4194?
Yes.
All right, then the court will find violation of condition number 1 true in that cause number. And I'm sorry, I think that I may have made a mistake. Just 1 second.
That means he has to get out of jail.
Okay.
Mistake pretty soon.
All right, and the other cause number is 2020 CR 5581.
So my apologies. Excuse me.
You understand that, and I just want the record, make sure the record is clear. In 2020 CR 5581, by pleading true, the court could find it true, grant the motion and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so in that cause number as well, the court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
No, Your Honor, there is no agreement.
All right, state and cause number 2020 CR 5581. What are you requesting?
Your Honor, we are requesting the maximum, Your Honor, 10 years TDC.
All right, and in cause number 2021 CR 4194, what are you requesting, state?
We're also requesting the maximum, Your Honor, 20 years TDC.
All right. Are there any witnesses for either side?
I'd like to call my client as a witness, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, if you could raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Daniel Acosta,
Danny, how old are you?
38,
And where did you grow up?
here in Bear County,
What part of town?
the south side. Southern side.
And we're telling the judge, we're asking the judge to get you treatment, correct, for your substance abuse?
For my relapse.
Okay, we're gonna tell the judge about the substance abuse issues that you've been struggling with for years. What was the first time you used drugs? What age?
I was 11.
11 years old? Okay. And have you used drugs on and off since you were 11 years old?
Repeated.
And have you ever been to any sort of inpatient treatment?
No, no,
Have you ever tried to address these issues?
Yes, I tried to ask help for help, but they kept getting us prison. I guess he wasn't doing anything.
And what drugs have you been struggling with? What was the first drug used when you were 11? Okay.
Heroin.
When you were 11
I
years
started,
old?
I started with heroin, and I skipped marijuana.
Okay. So what, is it been heroin the whole time since you were 11 or other drugs as well?
Crack, meth, and all of the above. Really. I started.
Anything you can kind of get your hands on, you used?
My dad was in prison, and my mom was working a good job, so I stayed in the street.
Did you finish high school?
I got my GED.
And do you have children now of your own?
10-year-old daughter and 18-year-old son.
And are they your
Drug free, by the way.
good, I'm happy to hear that. Are they your motivation to try to get clean for the first time since you were 11 years old?
My daughter. I didn't want her to see me going through withdrawals.
So what are you asking the judge to do? You know that it's a big ask, but tell her, what are you asking her to do and why?
I'm actually going to help me get off this heroin. Maybe redeem myself for my family. To show the courtroom that I can be successful. Not fall into that trap of drug again.
And not only are you willing to go to an inpatient
I
rehab,
could prove to the judge that I could finish this and do it right.
then you'd still be on probation until 2031. You're gonna do what
I
you
could
need to
do it.
do
I could
on
do it.
probation?
I know I can. I had relapse. It was a big mistake, and I accept it. I accept it. The mistake is just I do need help. That relapse could have led to worse things. I know. That's why I'm asking. Give me the help that I never got. What's able to get.
Is there anything else that you want to tell the judge before she makes her decision?
Well, I want to finish my probation to show her that I'm not a low life like Twitching in life.
Oh, I don't think of anybody as low life. I think that this courtroom is filled with people who made bad decisions
That's
and
true.
made bad choices, but I see everyone as a human being.
Well, I'm just tired of people seeing me as a low life. Even after the mistakes I made, I'm willing to I would like to redeem myself because when I took that oath to finish the probation,
Mhm.
when you first gave it to me, I took it seriously and I did it straight until I relapsed. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I did it all the way straight. Going to paying classes, the one that can. I never try to run. During my probation, I would say, wow, you actually came to report? Because usually when y'all come out, nobody's home. And I told them, no, well, I'm trying to go to Miss Boyd really that I could do this. Okay, you gave me the opportunity, so I wanted to prove the courts wrong that I wasn't a low life. No matter the mistakes I made.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further from my client, Your Honor, just brief argument.
Say any questions?
Yes, Your Honor, just briefly, Mr. Acosta, was it the first time that you were placed on probation?
Yes, it's the first time I ever had probation. That's why I wanted to do the finishing profession.
So you have a history from 2006. You've never been on probation since?
Never.
2006?
That's why that was the more of a ego. I wanted to finish it to show her that I could do it.
Did you ever ask for help from your probation officer when you were placed on probation? CSO Garza?
Yes, he was. This is what he told me when I asked him that if I could do. When I got out, I asked him, "Can I do all the classes one time?" He says, "You're crazy." He says, "You got 10 years. You have a lot of time to finish. Do one class at a time, but the more important one just would fit because the judge was going to check on it." That's exactly what he told me. So I left messages questioning everything. I got altercations with police officers over neighbor disputes, and I'll call right away. Hey, they told me to call whenever I have problems, so I'm calling. What's going on? No, well, this and that. No, I even talked to officers. They're like, "Oh, you're right. You did the right thing." It's all right. I said, "I don't want to be seen as a snitch, but I'm trying to do it the right way. Don't want to violate me right away." So Not until he told me he was getting what's it called, better job, which he did. I started to see he started less caring about my supervision until I got my new officer, and he did me a favor when he told me, you can go to all your classes through Zoom. You want to do that? And I said, yeah, I'll do that. Until I picked up these charges, the drugs that I got caught with. That's when everything, I didn't get to show that I could get it. But I was more than willing to do it.
With regard to the session that you pled true to, how old is your daughter, did you say?
She's 10.
And you say that she's your motivation to change?
Yes,
she
I mean, she made me stop when I got out of prison in 2018. I didn't do nothing. I was trying to stay away from it until I got caught with drugs because we're having a custody dispute over my kids.
Was she there when you were arrested? Did she see you get arrested?
Yes,
She saw you got arrested.
yes, she was there.
Mr. Costa, were you also arrested on September 18th, 2022 for felon in possession of firearm? Were you arrested for that?
I was put over.
Hold on. Your Honor, we're gonna object just because the state waived and abandoned that allegation, so. We object to it being mentioned.
Your Honor, we're not asking to prove that he did that. We're just asking if he was arrested. Your
All
Honor.
right.
We're not trying to prove that allegation.
The objection is overruled.
Were you arrested on that day, Mr. Acosta?
Well, we got put over, and me and my boss had an altercation.
Mr. Costa, I want you to listen to the questions and just answer what's being asked. So the question is whether or not you were arrested on that day
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
for that
ma'am.
offense.
Yes,
Who was with you when you were arrested?
my daughter.
She was in the vehicle with you?
Mhm.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Briefly, Your Honor.
Yes,
In that case, the gun was not on your person, correct?
No,
You don't have to say it was not on your person.
No, I didn't have it. It wasn't my business.
And there were other people in the vehicle with you.
Yes.
all right. Any other questions?
No further questions.
Any other follow-up questions?
No, Your Honor, just brief argument.
All right, are we doing the sign of the cross in front of the court?
Can I do that? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, I mean, here's the thing about that. I respect everybody's religion. I always want to learn more about religion.
Let's go to.
So I'm always, so I'm always interested in everybody's religion because I just want to be more knowledgeable.
It's good wisdom. Good.
So is that Catholic? What is that?
Christian, like newborn Christian, trying to change my life for God.
Okay.
Christian, like,
So Christian.
or I don't know if you're Baptist or.
Well, I
I
can
mean,
tell,
because one time I went to the African American church and they're African Americans and they're like, so they're like. I
oh,
thought
well,
I
let me
was-
just tell you.
but
Here's
it was
the
Baptist, and that's all. Like, am I out of place or can I be here?
now. Let me just tell you, church is supposed to be
But
open
she
to every,
welcomed me. She welcomed me. She's like, you're welcome more than anything.
we're known to welcome people.
And I
So-
love that. I like that. So
I can say that
it was
because I'm
easy.
black. So you may not have noticed that, but here's the
I
thing.
apologize for that. miss.
There's no need to apologize, but here's the thing.
I'm reading that.
Let me just tell you a couple of things.
Okay,
You will find black people who are Baptists,
African.
well, you can say black, African American, Afro-American.
I
whatever you
learned
want to say.
that.
Okay,
So-
Judge, I am sorry, I need one at a time. I
One at a time.
apologize.
So anyway, you will find, if you want to say black, if you want to say African American, you will find us at different churches. There are some that are Catholic. I even went to a private Methodist school when I was growing up. There are some that are Baptists. There are some that are Episcopal. There are some that are, is the religion Muslim or Islam? There are some that are that. So you will find us in all types of religion. I will tell you, for those of us who may or may not be Baptists, because in this courtroom, there's a separation of church and state. Normally the sign of the cross is not done. You know, we let actions speak for themselves.
I understand.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'm always interested to know everything about people because then that will help me make a decision on whether or not to continue
Okay.
them or send them to prison. Well, thank you. I love receiving blessings wherever I can get them. Thank you.
You're appointed judge and should get this.
Okay. All right. So the state has already informed me what they're asking for. Based on his testimony, state, are you still requesting 10 and 20?
Yes, you are. We are, Your Honor.
All right. So defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, based on my client's testimony that he has been a drug user since the age of 11, we are asking this court to, I know that it's a very big ask based on what things look like on paper, but based on listening to Mr. Acosta, we'd ask that you reinstate him on probation, sentence or add alternate amend for inpatient drug treatment to let him for the first time try to get the drug treatment that he needs. He's 38 years old. He's been using since he was 11 years old. And he wants to change. He's never had the resources or the structure that an inpatient facility could provide. So we're asking the court to please have some mercy on him, send him to the inpatient rehab, give him the structure that he needs to hopefully succeed, stay clean, be clean so that he could be there for his daughter, for his family. He's very close with a brother that has called our office and wants him to get help. I think that the court has lots of tools through the probation department that could give him the structure he needs. And when he gets out, I'd ask the court if you were amenable to continuing on probation to make him do regular drug tests, whatever it is that you need him to do to prove to you that he can be clean for the first time since he was in elementary school. 11 years old as a fifth grader, I believe. So that's what we're asking. And if the court is not inclined to continue him, that we do something, that you sentence him to something minimum, like 5 years in prison. But we really want him to get the drug treatment that he needs, that I think that's community needs. We need him to be clean so that he can, for his daughter and for his other family members and for himself.
All right, probation. What are you all requesting with Mr. Acosta?
Your Honor, I borrow one of my courts from.
Oh, yes.
Your Honor, if it would help the court, his community supervision officer is actually present in the court.
Well, does anybody want to call the community supervision officer as a witness?
Yes, Your Honor. The state will call the Michael Cito.
He's trying to help me. He's really trying to help me.
All right, could you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand, state your name for the record, please.
Mike Seidel.
All right, and thank you so much for remaining in court and being present all day. All right, could you spell your last name for the record?
S as in Sam, E-I, D as in David, E-L.
All right, state.
Thank you. Mr. Cito, have you been working with Mr. Acosta?
Yes,
Yeah, okay. Is it your opinion to continue working with him?
my recommendation was for revocation.
And why is that?
Considering his criminal history and the 4 new offenses.
Do you have any reason to believe that an inpatient would help him, or he would be successful on probation if he attended the inpatient?
I'm not sure.
No further questions, Your Honor. I'll pass it.
Defense.
Because you were here for his testimony, correct? And you heard that he's never been on probation, correct?
Mhm.
Okay. He's never been on probation.
I only know this case.
Okay. And did you hear him testify to the fact that he's never been to an inpatient drug treatment?
Mhm.
And also to the fact that he has been a drug user since the age of 11? Did you, sorry, just for the court reporter to say yes or no,
Yes,
sir.
sorry.
And that he's now 38 years old,
Yes,
and he's struggled with various substances to include heroin, meth, crack.
yes.
Have you had other probationers benefit from inpatient drug treatment?
Yes,
Have you seen people receive inpatient drug treatment get clean and sober?
yes,
Have you seen people who have been drug users from a very young age, like Mr. Acosta, be able to be successful with the structures of drug treatment?
so far, yes.
And are there tools that the probation department can offer him or offer any probationer after an inpatient drug treatment to maintain and monitor their sobriety?
Yes, there's aftercare, there's other programs in the community as well.
So there are lots of tools and options and resources at the discretion of the judge for after an inpatient stint.
Yes,
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Did Mr. Costa ever indicate to you that he wanted some sort of help, that he wanted help?
for
for
substance
his- for
use,
substance
no.
use? He never indicated that to you?
No.
Okay, and how long was he under supervision before the filing of the revocation?
I assumed the case, August 26th of 22. I had 2 visits with him
And he never asked for help from you?
for substance use.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Just briefly, one of his conditions was not inpatient treatment though, right?
No.
Originally, that was not ordered by the court.
No.
And he was trying to complete the conditions that had been ordered by the court.
He made attempts on some.
Thank you.
No other questions.
All right. Any objection to the court asking a question?
Oh, no, go ahead.
With regards to his gang affiliation, was that ever addressed?
I believe the previous CSO ordered a gang check and there was, I don't, off the top of my head, I don't believe there was a finding. But I'm not 100% sure.
All right. Thank you. Any other questions from either side? Yes. Oh,
No, because he really did try to help me with those classes to sort them out all in one time through Zoom. Because I didn't, Mr. Dodger, he never told me that. So I was trying to do them individually, so it looked
all right, so here's the thing, Mr. Costa. The elephant in the room is not you doing a BIP class, although I wanted that done. I wanted parenting class done. The elephant in the room is your gang affiliation.
I don't know.
And, oh, so you just love San Antonio. That's why you have SA tattooed on your neck.
No, I don't know. That's not, I don't have no gang affiliation. I've been off the gang for 34 years. I chose that.
So that was before.
Long time ago, yes.
All
I regret it. That's why I tried to change for my daughter. I didn't want her to see that.
So here's the thing. That's the big elephant in the room. And you know what the other elephant in the room is? The fact that your child was riding a vehicle with you and other people, and you're arrested for felon in possession of a weapon. That's another elephant in the room. You know what the other elephant in the room is? And it's getting very crowded with these elephants. The other elephant in the room is I know that I tell everybody who's placed on probation for me, if there's anything else that you need, let the court know. I tell everybody communication is key. If you feel like probation is not giving you something, come to court. I'm here Monday through Friday, and people will tell you I'm here Monday through Friday, usually till 6 p.m. working on things. So those are the elephants in the room.
I understand.
And can we clear those elephants out of the room? That's the question for you.
Yes, we can, and I would really appreciate it if I could have a direct line so I could just call you. And leave you all the messages that I left Mr. Gardner questioning them.
That's why people come to court.
Oh, okay, I could.
And I will tell you that the court number to the courtroom, that's public information.
Oh, okay, because I would always call Mr. Gardner and be like, hey, and there's even voicemails on there.
All right, do you want to grab the trial court certification? I don't think I have
We
copies.
don't have one here.
And I'm sorry, I have a couple more questions for you. So the child you were talking about, who's the mother of that child?
Priscilla, Morales.
Priscilla what?
Morales.
All right, Priscilla Morales. Were you having contact with her? Because how do you get to have visitations with your child?
My PO at the time, Lord Garcia said I couldn't contact her unless she tried to contact me.
No, I have specifically written here, no contact with Priscilla.
And I asked him too, and he said, if she's trying to contact you for the kids, it's fine, but you can't go looking for her. That's exactly what he said.
No, they wouldn't have said that because I clearly have no contact. with her.
That's what he told me, but I kind of know that's why I never really. Had
So how did you get in contact with your daughter?
We'll meet up. My brother will do like a meetup. My brother will meet up, pick up my kids and then drop them off.
Okay.
I did ask Mr. Gardner that.
All right, so this is what the court is going to do. If there's nothing else from either side.
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And cause number 2020 CR 5581. I'm going to grant the motion. Find you guilty and revoke. If you would like, I can have you referred to the therapeutic community. It won't increase the length of time that you're in custody, but you can have treatment.
Safety.
No. Do you want that?
Yes. Yeah. Safety, right?
No, it's not safety. All right, so in cause number 2020 CR 5581, the court will sentence you to 10 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2021 CR 4194. And I'll ask for the therapeutic community. And cause number 2021 CR 4194. Court will grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you to 15 years, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2020 CR 5581. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's been no contact with Priscilla Morales. I'll give you credit for any time served at therapeutic community, and there's affirmative finding of deadly weapon. I'm going to show you what's entitled in each of these cause numbers, what's entitled trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, because there was no plea bargain agreement, you do have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. And cause number 2000, well, in both cause numbers, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition because it's a felony conviction. And also in cause number 2021 CR 4194, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons because there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you, Mr. Acosta.
I have a question.
Sure.
On the order, no contact order.
Mhm.
I'm just asking, so I'll be able to see my kids in the penitentiary. If you could give me a no harm,
Here's the thing. Why would you want to see your children at the
because
penitentiary?
I'm still the father.
Yeah, but do you really want your children visiting you at the prison? They really shouldn't be visiting you at the prison.
Can you find a no harm contact order?
No, it's going to be no contact.
Uh,
I just personally don't believe that children should be visiting their parents at the prison at such a young age. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.